Hi Stampers, this is Dawn Stamping Thoughts.net, and today we're going to make this birthday card. Isn't it cute? And then I went ahead and made this one. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but we learned this cute little technique from Glenda at On Stage, and then also the baker's twine, which I'm going to show you how she did that. So let me first show you this one. This one is like a puffy balloon, and then these are just punched out and stamped on. So can you tell the difference now that I told you? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started making this card. Okay, so I'm using the Melon Mambo cardstock. This is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then a piece of Basic Black, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm going to use the Melon Mambo for my balloon, and then I'm also going to use the black cardstock. So I'm just going to show you how we're going to make the balloons. Okay, so first we're going to use the stamp set called Layered Letters in the Alphabet. We're going to spell out the word happy, but I'm just going to use the letter A today. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street. And then for the greeting on the front of the card, we're using the number of years, and this stamp set carried over to the new catalog, which I'm so excited about. Okay, so then I'm using the large number framelits, and we're using the number 4. So you can also get these items in a bundle when you buy them both together and save 15% until the end of the month, which is May 31st. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and stamp the A. I'm going to use my paper piercing mat. And we're going to use the black archival ink. I'm going to go ahead and stamp the A over to the left-hand side of my cardstock because I'm just going to punch out the large balloon. Okay, so while we have the black ink pad out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the birthday. And then the TH for the 4th is going to be stamped onto the Melon Mambo. I figured I'd do the TH with the matching of the base of the cardstock. Okay, so we're going to use the balloon bouquet punch. We're going to use the larger size of the balloon. So I'm just going to line up the balloon with the A and punch that out. It's much easier to stamp and then punch. And then I'm going to go ahead and punch out another extra balloon. And we're just going to hand cut these items out. Okay, so we're going to use the paper piercing mat, and we're going to, on the A, for the balloon that has the A, we're going to flip it over on the back side. Now, Glenda used her aqua painter in the presentation. My paper piercing tool works just fine. You just need the round end, and it's a little bit wider than a stylist. So all you're going to do is you're just going to take your end of your tool, and you're just going to roll it around the edge of the balloon. And it's going to start curling up inward, and that's what you want. It's pretty easy. I think the designer paper would be a little bit easier because the cardstock is a little bit thick. But just keep going around until you get that curvature when the cardstock starts curling up. That's what you want. Okay, and that's it. Then you're just going to take a dimensional, and you're just going to put them together like a sandwich. Put a dimensional right in the center, and then you're just going to line up the little balloon tail there. Just line it up, and then just press it together. And then look, it's kind of like a puffy balloon. Isn't that cute? So then she also showed us this really cool trick on this baker's twine. I'm using the Whisper White. And you're just going to take your bone folder, and like you normally would curl ribbon, you're going to curl your baker's twine. Don't you love that? And then it gets all the kinks out. See how that one's kinked right there on the end? So if you just curl it, it takes the kink out. Love it. Okay, so then you just take some adhesive, put some a little bit on the back side. I'm just going to take my baker's twine, put that in the adhesive, and then take a dimensional and secure that down. Okay, so that's how you make the puffy balloons. And I went ahead already and did all of them. so it spells out the word happy. Okay, all right, so now let's go ahead and put our card together. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and put the card together first, because if you start layering the balloons onto your cardstock before you put the card together, it could squish it. So there's the base. All right, so now the word happy. This one's actually pretty easy to center. So you're just going to take all your letters, and let me show you the colors. We're using the Daffodil Delight, Melon Mambo, Pumpkin Pie, Old Olive, and Bermuda Bay. So the center P is going to be the center of the word. So that's going to be going on the card first. I'm just going to put it right up in the top, and then you're just going to kind of build around that letter P there. And I'm not really pushing them down really hard, because once I get them on there, if I need to adjust it, I can still pull it up a little bit. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. All right, then we're just going to take some adhesive, and I'm just going to put it a little tiny bit at the bottom, and I'm going to gather these little strings here for the balloons. And I'm going to punch a large balloon with the basic black, and I'm just going to cut the tail off of that balloon. Then I'm going to take a dimensional, put it on the back side. And before I put this on, I gotta trim strings because I don't want anything sticking out from underneath. And then I'm just gonna take this balloon and I'm gonna position it right over the strings. I'm just adhering this to kind of camouflage the strings where they're adhered to the back of the card, so you can't see that. All right, so now let's grab the big shot. Okay, so we're gonna use the large number framelits. We're gonna use the number 4. I'm just gonna cut this out with the Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. Cute. Okay, so we're going to pop the number 4 up on dimensionals. So I'm just going to cut the edge of the dimensionals. Just put them on the back of the 4. Okay, we're just going to position this right over top of that black balloon, the black cardstock. See, it kind of camouflages it. Okay, so now we're going to pop the birthday up on a dimensional. And then this part right here is going to slide right up underneath that balloon, just like that. And then the TH for the 4th, I'm just going to put adhesive on the one end. And I'm just going to go ahead and tuck this behind the 4. Just like that. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, so now let's go ahead and decorate the inside. Now the basic black piece is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then the whisper white is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then for the greeting for the inside, it says, "It's your day, let's celebrate." And this is from a new stamp set called Confetti Celebrations. We're going to use the basic black again. And I put both of the stamps on the block so we can just stamp it all at one time. Okay, super cute. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and layer this onto the black, and then we'll put the insert inside of the card. I love this card. So cute and bright. Okay, so there's that one, and then here's the first one I made. And then this one is just the balloon punch, which is still so super cute. Now I will say that I added the Winka Stella on the happy just to give it a little bit of sparkle. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye. This is Dawn from Dawn's Stampin' Up.